Kiki, and welcome back to Kiki's Critique, where we critique ourselves. If you like my vibe, you like the energy and the content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm not going to be real loud today because it's very late, actually, and I don't want to wake the baby, so subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time a new video is uploaded, because you know I don't want you guys to miss not a bit of content, especially during this 20-week 2020 Made for Change challenge to become the highest, best version of ourselves. I'm not going to hold you guys long. I wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing, give you some encouragement. Have you guys been doing the staring homework that I suggested for us, looking ourselves in the mirror for 4 minutes and really taking a look at who we are, and trying to get an understanding of ourselves, because we have to... the first thing that we need to do and change in our lives, if it's not present, and that is loving ourselves and learning how to accept who we are as individuals. We are different from one another, and we are imperfectly perfect. Okay? So getting to know ourselves is so vital. And loving ourselves and looking yourself in the mirror and being real with yourself is really key to understanding yourself. So I encourage you. It was life-changing for me. I shared in the last video on Sunday that I recently done it, and it's been life-changing. And I've been doing it more often. I've been just really looking myself in the mirror and just talking to myself and just really being, just transparent and honest with myself about how I feel about stuff, and just be like, girl, and you don't like that. Like, you need to let them know that that's not what you like. And it's helping me to be able to be honest with other people. Not rude, not blunt and just crazy, but really honest, because my motives is to help everyone to be the highest, best version of themselves. And we all need to be able to be comfortable in our own skin and draw our boundaries and our border and say, hey, this is who I am. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. You're not going to do X, Y, and Z, and I will not cross your borders. You tell me what those things are, because I'm going to communicate where I am. But that just takes knowing who you are and being comfortable with, being able to voice that. But we're going to get to that. So I want to just talk about the 4 stages, the 4 degrees of denial briefly, because that's where we are this week. We're talking about denial. The first degree of denial, and I'm going to give you these degrees, and you just see where you fit in this. And again, this is so we can get really real about what's going on with ourselves and in our lives, okay? So we can get the help that we need and make the changes that we need to make, okay? So the first degree of denial is, I take notes, baby. I write stuff down. I've been studying for this, because I'm just not throwing stuff off the top of my head. I mean, this is serious for me. So anyway, let me stop rambling. The first degree of denial is that you denying that the problem, the symptom, the feeling, the need even exists. Denying that the problem, symptom, need, feeling even exist. That's the first degree. Is there anything in your life? Is there any problem that is going on? Any symptoms that you are experiencing? Any feelings that you have, or even a need that is there in your life right now that you're refusing to acknowledge out of fear? Is fear, because fear drives all denial, all deception is all led by fear. What are you afraid of? What type of symptoms are you having right now that you're afraid to go to the doctor and get checked out? What kind of problem that is going on in your life right now that you too embarrassed or too ashamed to admit to because you had a fear of judgment? What kind of need that you have that is so serious to you, but out of fear of rejection, you afraid to ask for help? Denial. Denial. I said in the last video that denial for me, the first stage is, the first sign of self-deception is excusing what is actually happening in our lives. Anytime we are excusing what is actually happening, that's self-deception. That's the first stage. So the first degree of denial is denial that the problem, symptom, feeling, or need exists. Okay. The second degree of denial is minimization or rationalization. Acting like it's no big deal. Like, I did this to this person. I broke your property, but it ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like just brushing it off. Minimizing that it's not that big of a deal, or even to an extreme of, if you're saying something has happened to you, somebody did something to you, and you're trying to say, I'm okay. Denial that you need help. What if you were, attacked or brutally harmed in some way, and you want to deny that you need help? You're trying to minimize it. I'm okay. I'm getting through it. But you can't keep a healthy relationship. You have insecurities. You got all kind of problems. Your life, everything around you is just spinning out of control, because our life on the outside is a reflection of what's going on inside. Okay. Number 3. Okay, so number 2, that was minimization and rationalization. Are you minimizing the problem? Are you minimizing the act, the issues, what's going on? Are you making a problem, something that really needs to be addressed? Are you trying to sweep it under the rug like it's not a big deal? Okay. Number 3, admitting it, but denying the consequences. Ooh. Admitting it, but denying the consequences. Like, yeah, I cheated on you, and but I don't understand why you upset. You still denying the fact that this is what you've done is major. You're still denying the fact that you've hurt somebody else because you want to minimize the pain that it has caused someone else. Because then you can be in denial of the act itself. The act itself wasn't that bad. You minimize it. You're in denial. The act itself, It was no big deal. You meant you trying to, you're admitting it. Yeah, I did it, but it wasn't no big deal. You're minimizing it, and then you're trying to deny the consequences of the action. You're acting surprised, like, why am I being treated this way? Who am I speaking to out there, y'all? You got a problem in some area. Yeah, I got a drinking problem, or yeah, I got a drug problem, or yeah, I'm a thief, but I shouldn't go to jail. Yeah, I got to be locked up for stealing, or it's not fair that I'm sick because I refuse to put down the bottle. You just been deceiving yourself. Okay, admitting it, but denying the consequences. That's the third degree. And the fourth degree of denial is unwilling to seek help. Knowing that there is problems, there's things that's going on, but you're unwilling to seek help. That's the fourth degree of denial. Get help. If you have an issue, a problem, something's going on in your life right now, and you don't know what to do, it's bigger than you, it's okay to ask for help. Seek God. Talk to Him. Tell Him about what's going on in your life. Tell Him about what has happened to you. Speak it, because He already knows, but you need to get that thing up out of you. You need to admit it. You need to bring it up out of you. You need to face your giant. Because the thing that you have been in denial about, that giant, and then the fear of having to deal with it, that is the one thing that's going to set you free. It'll set you free. So, this week, guys, study these things. Get real with yourself. Go through these 4 degrees of denial. See if any one of these play a part in any area of your life. And be honest with yourself, and then start dealing with it. Start getting the help that you need so that you can move forward. Because we can't take the problems, the dirty roots and weeds of our past with us to the future. That's why God said when we ask for forgiveness, He doesn't forget no more. He told Lot, you keep moving. Don't look back. When we ask for forgiveness, God forgives us and He moves on. I'm that type of person, y'all. Like, I forget. Like, when I handle something, that's why I deal with things head on. Like, I can't take nonsense and BS. I can't deny anything. There's no elephants in no rooms that I'm in anymore because I can't. Life is too short for that foolishness. We got to get real and get honest with ourselves. So I'm real, like, there's a problem. I think we need to talk about it. Because why not? I don't have no fear of resolving and going through whatever I have to do, whatever's necessary to reach that next level, because I already know how God works with me. Anytime, and this is just life in general, because anytime we're moving to the next stage, anytime you're growing, there's going to be pain, growing pains. Anytime you're coming up higher, you're going to be reaching and you're going to be pulling, and that's going to be hard, growing pains. Anytime you're giving birth to something, you got to push. You're going to be in contractions. There's birthing pains. There's pain behind every pleasure. But we got to be honest. So family, confident people, get honest, get real honest with yourself. And know that I am praying for you all. Like, I'm really praying for you all. I've been believing God for every last one of you. So I take this very seriously. And I thank you all for, like, going on this journey, and I pray that that is helping you, because it's definitely helping me. And I'm doing a lot of work to, help us through this thing, baby, because this serious out here. It is not a game. Okay? So God bless you. I'm going to get ready to go to bed because I'm tired. And until next time, see you Sunday for another episode. Bye.